last name is Jeffrey, Jeffrey, and I am a national organizer based in Los Angeles with BAM, that's the Coalition to Defend Affirmative Action, Integration, and Immigrant Rights, and Fight for Equality by any means necessary. We are here today to demand that Dr. Iris Stevenson, the head of the music program and the visual and performing arts magnet at Crenshaw High School, be returned immediately. Dr. Stevenson was, after arriving back with her choir from performing in France and at the White House, having been invited by the White House and paid for by the French government, was told that she could not report to school and placed into teacher jail in about mid-December. And the attack on secret charges that are being placed over Ms. Stevenson. Said I say secret because they've not told her, secret because they're not real, because they're just a secret.
That's right.
And are just a pretext for conducting a baseless witch hunt against one of the most decorated teachers in LAUSD. This is a political attack against Ms. Stevenson and against Crenshaw High School. Ms. Stevenson is being attacked because in order to carry out the destruction of Crenshaw High School as a community school, to either close it or to close it and turn it into a charter school, whatever it is that the district is thinking about doing, Ms. Stevenson they consider as being in the way. That's why she's sitting in teacher jail right now. What Ms. Stevenson is a living model for how public education can work.
That's right.
She takes in all students. No matter what student comes to her. She challenges students to rise above what they believe is possible. Takes them all over the world when she's able to. She helps her and the students together work together to overcome all the stereotypes that are thought about Crenshaw High School and the students and the community in that area. And we don't intend to let her go. We don't. The school district may have forgotten that in South Central we don't mess around.
Okay.
And we want an end to the jailing of all our beloved teachers, to all of our teachers that care about students. And this is we've been passing around. Students have been passing around a fuchsia ribbons, their favorite color. Been getting students and community to sign petitions. We're going to be continuing this fight until she's back at the school.
That's right.
And the last thing I'll say is this policy of jailing teachers that are pro-student, that are fighting for what public education really should mean. This policy of putting them in teacher jail on baseless charges is a policy of the district at the top. Superintendent Daisy must go now. Dr. Stevenson has made her close to 30 years now the uplift of students in that community, and for no reason at all, for none at all, she's being locked away in teacher jail and being prohibited from interacting with her students. That's a sick policy by a sick superintendent. He's got to go now.
Right.
We demand the return of Dr. Iris Stevenson immediately. Now, I just want to let some of the students and community speak.
Can you tell us your first and last name and what year you are? Grade?
My name is Keisha Stewart, Keeja. I am an 11th grade student at Crenshaw High School.
What makes Ms. Stevenson so special for you?
Okay, Ms. Stevenson is a beacon of light at Crenshaw High School. She is more than just an inspiration. She is an idol. She is an icon. She is a profound individual with a gifted talent. And she has brought some of the shyest teens I've ever seen out of their shells, myself included. I wouldn't even be considering putting music as a talent in front of anybody before her. If you look deeper, if they even think about having a heart, they would let her go.
Yes.
Do not keep Ms. Stevenson from her work, from her legacy. Her legacy is the students. Her legacy is taking them on these trips, making something out of them that they never thought they'd be. That school is an amazing part of her. And she's changing lives, one life at a time. Many students who thought they wouldn't be anything decided they wanted to be something else. She She has been there for many, many years, beyond many, many years. That school is practically her in a way. So the issues rising are ignorant, they are unnecessary, they are suspicious, they are intolerant on the school board's behalf. And I believe none of us are going to stand for it.
That's right. Have you gone on the trips, obviously?
No, I was required to, but I'm still trying to work on my shyness, but they took her away.
But so obviously you've been in the choir. For you, what did it mean to like get to be with her? What has she done for you?
She taught me that even though you are shy and you feel like you don't need to be put in front of people like I am right now, I would not be doing this. It's okay, because even though you are shy, there's a side of you that people need to see, and you need to work on that. And you can't, if you have a talent, you can give it to people. You can show people it's okay. You can show your friends it's okay to be yourself, no matter what your talent is, no matter what color you are, no matter who you are as a person, as a student, especially a minority in South Central. That it's okay to be yourself. That's what she taught me.
Same thing. Guys, tell us your first and last name and what grade you're in.
My name is Shalia Wright. I am a senior at Crenshaw High School.
Right.
Professor Iris Stevenson is one of the best choir director teachers at Crenshaw High School. I thank God for Mrs. Stevenson, because if it wasn't for her, I would have been going out of the country and meeting nice people. Mrs. Stevenson isn't only our choir teacher, but she is also a role model for all of us. She helps us with our problems, and she also tells us to keep our heads up when we have a bad day. Without Mrs. Stevenson here with us, we won't be able to learn anything. When we have subs, all we do is watch movies and sit there. It's not fair for us students to sit there and not learn anything. So as a senior at Crenshaw High School, I am asking you to please let her come back to Crenshaw as our teacher.
What has she done for you? Like, what does it mean to you for her not to be there for you?
Well, it's kind of torture to us. We're not learning anything. We sit there and do nothing. It's not fair for us because of the school board want to keep her teacher jail. It's not fair.
How do you spell your first name? Is that right?
Sheliah.
Anybody? All right. You want to say something?
Hello, my name is Tracy Anderson. This is my daughter Shalia. She went on the trip, several trips with Miss Stevenson. I feel Miss Stevenson needs to come back. The kids are not learning anything. They're sitting in class watching movies and doing whatever in the classroom. It's a waste of our tax money in that one. My time and my kids' time when they need to be in class learning. They can't learn comprehend different subs every day. So Ms. Stevenson needs to come back so these kids can continue having the type of education that they like to have.
What does it mean to you as a parent when you hear kids actually speaking out and wanting a teacher so badly?
It's an honor. It's telling me that the kids want to learn. And we have to be able to teach them. They're willing to learn, let's teach them. We don't want them sitting down with idle minds, idle time. That's when they get into trouble, and that's what we don't want. We want them to proceed in life to where they're willing to be able to go out there and look for much better, higher things to do in life.
If she hadn't been in the choir, would she have had these opportunities to travel and do this? And what has it meant
No,
to your daughter?
she wouldn't have had the opportunity to go to like South Korea, France, to the White House. And Ms. Stevenson takes kids out of this country. She's been doing this for years. And I want my daughter to know that there's more than just LA. There's other countries, other nationalities that she needs to, learn. I want her to learn how to get along with everybody. Thank you.
How y'all doing today? My name is Howard Horton. Everybody say, hey, hey!
Hey, hey.
Ho, ho.
Ho, ho.
Let Miss Stevenson go.
Let Miss Stevenson go.
Hey, hey.
Hey, hey.
Ho, ho.
Ho, ho.
Let Miss Stevenson go.
Let Miss Stevenson go.
Let me ask y'all a question. What are jails for? Are they for good teachers or are they for criminals?
Criminals.
Okay, well, what was Miss Stevenson's crime? Was it because she taught kids how to come out of the shell? Was it their crime because she taught them how to go to Monaco, and she took them to Monaco, which is a principality where they can't even go there unless they have royal acceptance? Was that a crime? Was it a crime the fact that she taught them other languages? She taught them how to sing in French.
Yeah.
She took them to the Louvre, and they went and saw Winged Victory. They saw the Eiffel Tower. Was that the crime? I'm trying to understand what the crime was. What was the teacher jail for? No, well, this is the Twilight Zone. Somebody say Twilight Zone.
Twilight Zone.
That's what this is. When good teachers are stuck up in a place, they can't go nowhere. They're getting paid to sit around and look at their hands, basically, instead of using their talent and what they were there for. She has so many talents, y'all. She is a concert pianist. She could do all kinds of things, but what she does is take her gifts and she gives it to our kids. And it's no secret that inner city kids already are impoverished. It's no secret that society throws them away. And they're not stupid. They're not talentlessness. It's not that they don't have talent, but they need someone to bring that out. You know what I'm saying? And Miss Stevenson doesn't throw them away. She doesn't throw us away. Let me tell you, I'm one of those students, okay? I came from the same ghetto. And you know what? My father passed in '96. I was very depressed. All of my grades dropped. But as soon as I came in the room, you know what Miss Stevenson did? She gave me a hug. She brought me in. And immediately, from that to going all the way across the country, to going out to Switzerland, to going to France, and I'm like, what? It's like what? All these blessings just coming my way because of Miss Stevenson, because of her connections, you know what I mean? All these celebrities we met, we used to sing for Habitat for Humanity. We sang with Christopher Reeves when he was here to support his thing. We have done countless award shows. We've been on the BET Awards. We sang with Stevie Wonder. Those are not people I would get to sing with on myself. I don't have that kind of clout, but you know what? Miss Stevenson, because of her talent, has that kind of clout. But she doesn't use it for her own selfish needs like a lot of these people. She could be out there using it for herself. She could be out there making millions of dollars and never help anybody. But Miss Stevenson feel like it's from God for her to do that. She's even put up her mortgage for her house for us to go to the Olympics. When we went to the Olympics in 2002. And she was able to help us to lead us to victory when we were Olympic gold champions for the United States of America on the whole world. Come on, clap it up for that. Gold medalists. And even when people were laughing at her saying these inner city kids can't go out of this country, they can't do that. She's going to Jamaica with those kids. What are they going to do there? Miss Stevenson had faith and went ahead and did it. So when people sit up here and say, oh, she ain't done nothing, this lady should be getting medals for what she's doing.
That's right.
She should be getting honored for what she's doing. Miss Stevenson and they should restore her music wing. Whoever took the name off the music wing, somebody said, put the name back.
Put the name back.
Miss Stevenson even has workshops, people from other countries trying to learn what she is giving us.
All right. That's right.
And then someone is going to come and snatch her out of the classroom, say, oh no.
Oh, no.
We ain't having that. And let me tell you something, this teacher jail business needs to get shut down. You know what? We don't need jails for our teachers. We need jails for all the murderers and the criminals out there. We don't need jails for Miss Stevenson. Say, hey, hey!
Hey, hey!
Ho, ho!
Ho, ho!
Let Miss Stevenson go!
Let Miss Stevenson go!
Hey, hey!
Hey, hey!
Ho, ho!
Ho, ho!
Let Miss Stevenson go!
Let Miss Stevenson go!
Hey, hey!
Hey, hey!
Ho, ho!
Ho, ho!
Let Miss Stevenson go!
Let Miss Stevenson go!
All right, y'all, say Jesus Lord. God knows what you're doing. Pay attention.
Hello, my name is Carolyn Owens Horton, and that was my son. And we have 3 generations of working with LAUSD. And up until this point, you know, LAUSD has been a good place that we know of. But now things are starting to go haywire. And I would like to say that Mrs. Stevenson is a modern day Moses. And I say, let our teacher go. Everybody say, let our teacher go. And so which side are we? Which side is the Moses on? Well, it could be on her side because she set so many students free, and she has stopped gang wars, and people are worried about, you know, well, are the gangs going to come to my house? Well, because of her, people haven't come to your house because she keeps them busy, as she said, and she teaches them, and it's underserved students. Some of them are honor students, some of them are special ed students, but as they said, she works with everybody. And so, and then on the other hand, we could be the Moses because we're saying, let our teacher go. And we are standing up for our teacher. And we're saying that, during the time of the Black Moses, Harriet Tubman, they had a light in the window that said, I'm going to help. I'm going to help the people to be free. And I'm saying, who out there is willing to put a light in the window and say that they're going to help Ms. Stevenson McCullough be free? Professor Stevenson and Dr. Stevenson McCullough to be free from this jail. We need to let her out. We need to get her out, and we need to be proactive to the house. And they need to put that sign back of her name that the community and the students put up. They have no right to take it down, and they lied and said that that somebody came and just stole it. But we don't know what happened, because before this happened, they took that sign down, and now they're not admitting that they did that. But they've been promising since that time they were going to put it back, and they have not put it back yet. And now they're not even answering the phone to find out why they did it. So we're saying, let our teacher go.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Hello, my name is Brittany Hall. I just graduated. I'm alumni from Crenshaw High School. You want me to say what I felt? Okay. So, when I first went to Crenshaw High School, I was kind of shy, and I went to choir class, and I was kind of being picked on, and she hopped on it real quick. She always had your back, no matter what the situation was. So it's kind of like when I joined choir, I was like, I don't want to sing, I don't want to do this, but she was the only person that really showed that she cared for you. Like, an example, I wasn't at school for a week. I'm not gonna lie, I stopped going. I didn't feel the point of going anymore. I was going through family issues, personal issues. And she was the only teacher that tried to call or tell me, like, oh, what's wrong? With open arms, like, I'm here for you, I have your back. And there's not a lot of teachers like that. And for the fact that she's in teacher jail, for kids singing for the president, I never thought that I would go to the Hollywood Bowl, meet celebrities, be on The Voice, meet Christina Aguilera. I never thought I could do that. I never thought, well, there's a teacher there that's gonna care for me. I never knew. If it wasn't for her personally, I would have dropped out, because I was on a track. I was ditching. I didn't want to go to school. I didn't want to be bothered with anybody. But she opened her arms and was like, you gotta do it. She pushed me to do it. She showed up on graduation and was like, I'm proud of you. And so it's just, she needs to be out of teacher jail. It's not fair. She needs to be back. I want everyone else that's going through at Crenshaw what I'm going through.
That's right.
I want people at Crenshaw that are going through what I was going through, because people don't know what you go through in South Central LA. People have family issues, personal issues. You don't know what people are going through. And just for one person to say, I'm here for you, I care for you, I have your back through this, that could save you from doing crazy stuff, So I just want her out of teacher jail.
And then, can you tell me your first and last name again?
Brittany Hall, Brittney. I just graduated last year.
I'm sorry, we missed that first part. How for you made a life-changing difference being in the class?
Yes, because when I first came to Crenshaw, I was really shy, and I was also going through a lot of family issues, personal issues at home. No one ever, there's no counselors at Crenshaw. There's only like 1 or 2 college counselors when I was there. So it's just like, there was no one to say, what's wrong? Are you okay? No one noticing that I was going through it. Like, I stopped going to school, I started ditching. I was just doing me, like they say nowadays. But it's like, she had my back. She was like, you need to start coming to school. That's not cool. I feel like I would have dropped out if it wasn't for her just opening up her arms and saying, I have your back, I'm here for you. Because I've never had someone to truly say, I love you, I'm here for you. And I have never thought that I would actually personally care for a teacher as much as that, because I hated school.
Thanks, Brittany.
And what you hear her saying is family. See, that's what we're upset about. This is a good family. She has put together a family, and she is there as a mother, as a teacher, as a counselor, whatever we need, as a sister. She is a mother. This is a family. So we don't like you messing with our family. That's right.
Hi, my name is Lyric Gregory, and I actually do not go to Crenshaw High School. I go to City of Angels, and I'm a senior.
Can you spell your name, please? First and last name.
Lyric. To me, Dr. Stevenson is part of a legacy of teachers who have become the students' confidants.
Oh, I did say that.
She fights for the students, and now it's our time to fight for her. they become people. They become people
Right.
who
That's right.
Leaders.
they become leaders who fight for our community, to help other students fight, and who help students become doctors and other teachers. And to me, Dr. Stevenson is a person that we need to fight for. It's a person that we need in our schools who teaches our students. And that's why I believe that we should help Dr. Stevenson get out of teacher debt.
All right.
Anybody else?
Sure.
Yeah. Come on over here.
Hi, my name's Alex Caputo Pearl. I teach at Frida Kahlo High School. First name A-L-E-X, last name C-A-P-U-T-O-Pearl, as in pearl necklace. I'm also on the UTLA Board of Directors. I taught for 12 years with Iris Stevenson at Crenshaw High School. And I don't need to go over what the students have put much more profoundly than I will be able to around the value of her to the school. But what's happening with teacher jail overall is that teachers are being targeted overwhelmingly over the age of 40, overwhelmingly advocates on their campus, and teacher jail has become something that was supposed to be, many years ago, a place that you could put the very, very, very few teachers who might be an imminent danger to kids. It's changed from that into throwing anybody into it who administration considers to be a pain.
That's right.
And Ms. Stevenson, as someone who had her own community base, political base at the school, her own programs, who would stand up for students,